In the dimly lit storage facility, rows of shelved containers stretched out before Kaylin like sentinels guarding secrets. She navigated the narrow aisles with practiced ease, her footsteps echoing off the steel walls as she searched for the missing file. The fluorescent lights above flickered, casting an otherworldly glow on the dusty containers. Kaylin's supervisor, Ilara, had assigned her to retrieve a box of medical supplies stored in Sector 3B. But when Kaylin arrived at the designated location, the container was nowhere to be found. Her first thought was that someone must have misplaced it during the inventory count, but as she began to search, a growing unease settled in the pit of her stomach. The facility's security cameras had been disabled for routine maintenance, leaving only the occasional flicker from the backup power source. Kaylin quickened her pace, her eyes scanning the shelves with increasing desperation. This was not the first time an item went missing from Sector 3B. Several employees had reported finding misplaced supplies in their own areas of responsibility. As she turned a corner, a faint scent wafted from one of the containers, the sweet, chemical tang of disinfectant. Kaylin's heart sank. It was the same smell as the missing file. She opened the container and found not only the medical supplies but also several other boxes that had no business being stored together. The discrepancy in their contents triggered a cascade of questions in Kaylin's mind. Who could have placed these items here? And why were they all related to Sector 3B, a part of the facility that handled sensitive information? Kaylin's thoughts swirled as she carefully removed each item from the container and resealed it. She was about to call Ilara for clarification when her earpiece crackled to life. Container retrieval successful, a robotic voice said. Please proceed with inventory update. Kaylin hesitated, something felt off. The robot's tone had been almost cheery. She paused the update and reviewed the facility's logs on her comms device. But instead of finding any records of recent changes or events in Sector 3B, the device displayed an error message, network unavailable. Kaylin exchanged a fleeting glance with one of her coworkers passing by, but he looked away without acknowledging her unease. The storage facility had never felt so empty, its shadows deepening into something sinister. She tried calling Ilara again, but her supervisor didn't answer, or perhaps she just wasn't responding. Kaylin's growing concern sent a shiver down her spine as the backup power flickered once more. Something in the darkness seemed to be watching her, waiting for her next move.